Man, there are a lot of podcasts out there.
Definitely. I mean, there's 3 million shows, 50 million episodes, and more every day.
I mean, who has the time to figure out which ones are the best podcasts?
We do. That's who. What's up, guys? I am Alicia Renee.
And I'm Dax Holt.
And we are your hosts of Pod Sauce, a podcast discovery show.
Look at us as your podcast concierge.
We do all the work for you. We listen to the shows, review them,
pick the best episodes, and interview the hosts.
Pod Sauce. Let us help you find your next binge. Tell them where to go, Dax.
Go to podsauce.com.
From C13 Features, a new kind of listening experience.
He's back!
Help me!
Get out of there.
It's here.
No, don't let them in.
You can experience Treat, a podcast movie starring Kiernan Shipka, for free on Odyssey, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and wherever you listen to your podcasts. Grab some popcorn and enjoy the show.
Sarah and Vinny on Alice at 97.3.
Alice at 97.3. Sarah and Vinny, Alice's morning show. Hooray, it's Monday.
There it is.
Yeah. God, I feel like I have 100 things to tell you.
Oh my gosh, really?
Yeah, I'm going to start with the worst thing, which is, look, Sunday, I'm never going to get a good night's sleep anyway. But last night, I would say at about 10:30, I had fallen asleep. I was asleep. I was out. Like, I watched Big Brother, so I'm all caught up on that. Which, by the way,
there was a Big Brother last night?
There was. And
I read that it was not, they're just going straight to, okay, all right, go on.
No, so there was one last night. I just want to say this for the record. I love Big Brother. I have watched every season. They suck.
What?
It is the most boring show. The only good thing that happened in the bunch that I watched, and this is a spoiler for about Thursday of last week. Did you see that?
What I know is we're down to 3. I know who the 3 are.
So you know who got kicked
out. There were some words exchanged as the 4th was on his way out.
Absolutely just terrible sportsmanship. That guy is such a baby.
Well, a lot of people disliked him through the show. In fact, every time he came up, people would say that guy sucks or whatever. So he's got a rub you the wrong way kind of thing about him.
He apparently so. You know, he's a good-looking guy, and he's, you know, he thinks he's got a deal, but him bringing like honor and bravery into, you know, someone else's, like saying, where was that? And you are a terrible role model for your nephew. And meanwhile, he strung Sarah Beth along the whole time, lying to her as his duo person.
Well,
whatever.
You just said it. He's a big baby, but go on. Why are you hating
But
on
beyond that, the show has, there was a Friday episode and a Sunday episode. So I watched the Friday one, and we fast-forwarded the whole thing.
Friday the one where they sat down at the table?
Yes, and they had a stupid
that's what I watched,
retrospective.
and I was like, this sucks. I'm bummed.
Horrible.
I'm out of here.
Then the first half of the entire Sunday one was that.
Oh.
And then they showed...
Thing sucks!
I'm like, guys, take a tip from Survivor. They just did their 2-hour season premiere, and it was nonstop action and super intense the whole time. Like, guys, you got me. You have me. I'll even give you a chance again next year, but I'm telling you, they're just, they have not found ways to
forcing my producers to watch
I'm even forcing my producers to watch your stupid show. It was terrible. The only interesting thing was the cookout. And then once it got to them and they had, you know, met their goal, they immediately kicked out my favorite person. I guess I'm just bitter. Okay, so all that aside, right? So I go to bed. It's 9-something. I'm like, this is it. I'm going to get a good night's sleep. I'm actually tired. I get in bed. I fall asleep. 10:30.
This is without guzzling.
Oh no, I took NyQuil.
Right?
I always take.
Oh, God.
I take NyQuil basically every night.
Okay.
No.
Yeah. So I take my I know it is terrible, but it's the only way I get a good night's sleep. So, but even that couldn't save me. So about 10:30, I kind of wake up.
She's kidding everyone.
I'm totally kidding. Of course I am. Don't be silly. So I'm asleep, but clearly lightly asleep because I hear this like scratching noise or like someone scraping their teeth on wood, like a rat. Oh. And I hear it. Here it is. Turn it up loud.
Oh, you recorded it?
Oh, yeah. Oh, it never stopped. So I'm laying on my bed and I'm hearing this, right? Doesn't that sound like a rat making a hole into my house?
I can't. There's something going on, but I don't know. I don't know what that is.
So imagine this is coming from like the outside wall of your house, right? So there I am. It's 10:30 and I'm like, all right, well, I kind of.
Well, you sent John out there with
No,
a
John's
chainsaw.
not even in bed. John's not even in bed yet. It's 10:30. So I get back to sleep.
Oh,
And
all right.
so I don't know, maybe it goes on. At 1 o'clock in the morning, now John's in the bed too. 1 o'clock in the morning, it starts back up again. So I'm like, it's so loud. Like it's like it's happening right in the. It's like trying to sleep with a spider on you. You know, just as you're starting to fade back off, it starts back up again, and it's super loud. And the thing is it's like a mystery monster. So at one point, so John's like, yeah, that sounds, he's clearly like doesn't care, and he's going to sleep. He's like, oh yeah, tomorrow I'll have to take a look. I'm like, I pull on pants, I go outside, I got my light out there, I'm looking around the outside of the house.
Are you holding your phone? Is that your light?
Yeah, this is my light.
You don't have an actual flashlight, huh?
Well,
all right.
I have my phone right there, so I grab my phone.
Okay.
So I go out there, and all the motion lights come on, and I'm looking, and where could it be? And I'm sitting there trying to hear it, and it's freezing outside. So I go back in, I'm like, I can't find it. And he's all, oh yeah, all right. So then he goes, why don't we just open up the trapdoor to the crawl space and let the cats go in there? I'm like, what if it's a monster? What if it's a raccoon and it's going to kill them, and now it's cornered
Or a coyote.
in there? Right, whatever it is that's in, it's definitely in the house. And so, I'm looking, there's like a dresser right there against the wall, and it sounds like it's in the, so now I'm opening up the whole dresser, like, is this thing trying to get out of the dresser?
Radical.
So this goes, oh my God, it was so stupid. Like, all I want is for it to stop.
Well, you stopped it when you caught it. You killed it, right?
No.
What do you mean no?
I laid in the bed and listened to it for the next 3 hours until my alarm went off.
Oh.
This is it, all night. Oh, yeah, and then for a while, I was laying on the rug with my pillow.
Laying on the rug?
Yeah, down by where the sound was coming from, so I could tape it for you,
On the floor.
Yeah, lying on the floor, on the rug.
All right.
And then I'm like, what? And I have a recording of it, but I guess I needed more. Because I'm laying there and the fan's going, I'm just like in my underwear and t-shirt, I'm like shivering. I'm like, what are you doing? Get back in bed. At least if you're going to be miserable in bed. Like, there was no stopping
I don't get the floor part. I mean, you got the sound and then you stayed there?
I was still like, I got to get, better sound.
Oh, boy.
Because sometimes it would be like really fast, and other times it would be just like, other times it would be like long, raking teeth sawing, like, so then I'm just pissed, right? So now it's, and John is,
something's eating your house, right?
Yeah, eating my house, like making a new life for itself under there. Getting wood chips, I guess, to line its bedding. So I'm down there, I'm on the floor, and I'm like, what do you think if I stomp on the ground? John goes, yeah, try
That's
it.
a good idea.
John's like, yeah, I know, right? Like, that'll scare it. Because sometimes it stops for like a couple minutes. So I'm like, all right. So I'm like stomping on the ground, and then I start like scratching my fingers on the floor, like, I'm coming to get you now, you thing. And so it never.
How'd that go?
Well, it did go away for a minute, but then, of course, so I'm like, I think I solved it. So I get in bed, and I'm all, getting all snuggled up in bed and stuff. And just as I start to drift off, or drip, also dripping and
all
drifting.
Right.
Well, you did say down there.
I'm doing all the stuff down there. So I'm drifting off. Just, I got there's 2 hours or, an hour and a half or whatever until my alarm's going to go off. I'm like, oh, this is good. I'm going to get a little more. And then I'm like, you got to be kidding me. It's back. The effing thing's back. I'm going to kill this thing. So today, it is all hands on deck. We got to get this thing. I don't know if I got to shoot it or machete it. I don't know if I got to, stab it or something. I don't know what I have to do, but I'm going to get that thing. Whatever it is.
I hope it's just a Halloween decoration. Maybe it's just one of those, noisemakers that's supposed to be scary. What if that's
It is kind of creepy, yeah.
It was kind of scary. Well, then, because of course you started, it's nighttime, so you're like, oh God, it's a troll, trying to get in. Oh. Or it's a beaver building a dam under my house. Like, what the hell? Do rats eat through walls? I mean, I guess they must. But it's got to be wood. It sounds like wood. What the is going on?
I don't know. I can't speak to that. I'm sure there's someone out there, some
rat
what do
killer.
they call them?
Exterminators.
No, pest control or something like that. Probably hearing that and going, I know exactly what that is and exactly what to do.
I bet you it's in the wall, too. I bet it's like somewhere where I can't get to it.
Well, that's why, the guy with the big hammer, you hire him.
I guess.
You don't know that guy, do you?
Hammer. I know that guy. He's on the freeway, right? The big side
yes,
of the freeway?
Exactly right.
Is it the Terminix guy?
I don't know what company it is, but there's a big one off 101 up here, and then there's a even bigger one down south, which
Just
I don't
giant
know.
Hammers?
It's a guy in a top hat with a big hammer behind his back, and he's looking at a mouse, and he's gonna clobber it, I guess. But that's
I need the guy with the clobbering stick.
That's their symbol. I mean, there's people who
sneak
know,
up
and
nice.
There's people who are like, "What is he talking about?" I don't know.
I'm sure the Bay Area knows. All
Well,
I know is I
Cal.
don't
It's
know.
in Coco, L.A.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I see it. It's on the side of the freeway. That guy's huge with a huge hammer, and the mouse is just there. Saw all the time growing up.
Yep.
Yeah.
If I ever have a rat, I'm going to call that guy.
Yeah, you need that guy.
I need
That's
something.
the guy with the hammer.
I gotta let those cats under the house.
Hard to crawl under a house with a top hat on, but
yeah,
for whatever reason they did that, I don't know. I mean, maybe that's olden days stuff that's just
maybe
looked upon as
anyway. It's just
quaint.
a stupid mystery that stole my night. I'm telling you, I lay there for 3 hours just listening to it, and it was like how when someone snores.
Yeah, I do know that. Yeah. As you're telling this story, I'm like, I wear earplugs every night for the reason you just mentioned.
Didn't she get a?
She hasn't gotten any surgery yet. She wears those Breathe Right strips to help her breathe, so she can actually sleep. But no, she's still
snoring
the thing
away.
For me is very much what you. Well, I don't know. I actually think you're the best sleeper I know personally.
I'm a pretty
good
sleeper.
Not that I've been there for the the show, but from what I hear, it seems like you sleep better than anybody I know. Anyway, once I'm woken up, I'm done. I'm toast. So my thing is, I really can't have her snoring wake me up.
Yeah.
So I have to wear earplugs every night.
Well, if that thing keeps digging into my house, I'm going to have to do that tonight. Because it's that thing when someone's snoring and you and they wake you up with it, and then you hit them, roll over, turn over.
Right.
And then they do, and they stop snoring for a minute, and you're like, hurry, hurry, fall asleep, hurry, hurry. If you can just fall asleep, it'll be... And then sure enough...
Yeah, it's a race.
It's a race against time, because if you're asleep, you'll be all right. You can just drift. You can just incorporate it into your dream or whatever. Oh, my God.
I'm never successful with you put pressure in a situation like that, I'll just get out. Are you kidding?
Yeah.
I'm not.
Anyway,
I'm
Big
all
Brother
grown up. I'm not a kid.
Western Exterminator.
There you go.
Western
Ding,
Exterminator.
Ding. Shame.
Oh, Western. I wonder why he doesn't wear a cowboy hat. Western Exterminator.
Yeah, I'm like I said, it seems like crawling into crawl spaces with a top hat wouldn't be easy, but
maybe it's got a chin strap.
But here we are talking about that statue or whatever you call that thing, because
advertising works.
I've seen it on the side of the road since I'm a boy. Yeah. Anyway, well, I'm sorry. Now, you said you had a million things to tell me. Do you want to continue, or was that
I have
it?
more, but please, I've dominated. Go ahead.
Oh, I had a nice weekend. It was a mama weekend, so she split.
How was her race? Did she win?
She didn't win. No, her race was good. So she left Saturday afternoon, and the chaos began. Dad alone with the girls and the puppy. It's hard, man. I'm not good at it. That girls start to feel sorry for me, and they give me a break at a certain point.
That's nice.
That's sweet.
But they really do. They talk over it. One talks, the next one wants to talk. So there's like this whole thing. Stop.
You can't both talk to me at once.
I can't. What are you guys? Are you kidding? Do you do this to your mom all day? Mom never says anything. Okay, well, that's great. I can't hear two talking at once. I got it. One, go. All right, now you. And then the little one's like, well, she didn't have anything to say. She just wanted to be a pain in the butt.
Just I didn't make my voice heard while she's talking. I don't want Isla talking over me.
So,
exactly.
Get out of here with that. So anyway, listen to this. This is the horror show that is Dad of Daughters, and it's only just begun.
Hooray!
I'm giving them baths. We've had Mom cooked some carnitas and left it behind for us.
Nice.
In the slow cooker. I've put together dinner. We've all eaten. We're all right, everyone, upstairs for baths. I put a bath in, so they're both going to kill an hour, let them play in the bath together, right?
Yeah.
I'm filling, we can't fill it up too much, but we're filling it up a little bit. And my daughter's sitting on the ledge of the tub, sort of slouching. And she goes, hey, Dad, I'm going to get hair right here, right? And starts pointing to... And, of course, you look, and then you're just like... Why tonight?
Where does that even come from?
Why are you
She's dying to grow up. She's seen her mom's hair.
And I go, yeah, you're going to get... You've seen your mom? What are you talking about? Yes, you're a little girl right now, but you will... When's that going to happen? When you have puberty.
Second
What's
grade,
puberty?
kid. Oh, no. Oh, God, why'd you say that?
I'm just
You should have said in a few years, I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Holy crap.
Very uncomfortable with this.
I said, look, when you become a teenager, usually that's when that begins and you start to change into whatever. I'm trying to deal with this, and I'm just like, oh, why? At 7?
Yeah.
At 7.
Yeah.
You remember talking to your mom about stuff like that at 7?
Yes. You're very interested in what you're going to become.
Being left alone with the older one anymore.
Ever again.
God. Then I have to get them to bed, which I do.
Yeah.
We have to wake up and get out of the house at a certain time in order to be there at the race start for Mama's. She did it was an Ironman in Santa Cruz. By the way, thanks to all the nice people who said hi. I don't know how you know it's me with a mask on, but I guess we have a lot of listeners who are really nice. And we don't get out much anymore, so it was nice to sort of go like, oh, yeah, look at that. High five from 6 feet away.
Yeah. Air high five.
Right. Self high five. Okay.
Yeah, woo.
We got this. Anyway, a lot of people said hi, so I should mention that because it's nice to know that we're listened to. We're out there. I rally them. I get them together. We have snacks. We get in the car. We get down to the location. We get out of the car. We're dressed. We're walking. One kid, the kid who's ready to go through puberty is also carrying a doll with her as we walk down to the beach. I'm like, what in the hell?
Adorable.
Is it?
She had her own little baby because you're carrying Hulk baby on your shoulders, right?
Well, and Hulk baby, then Hulk baby's got to have her own stuffy, so she's got to stuff. So we're walking. We get down there. We see Mama. Mama takes off for the swim. Go! And then I'm like, all right, we're going back to the van for snacks. And then we'll catch Mom coming through at the finish line. We get back to the van. There's snacks. I've got the back lifted up. We're at the parking lot.
You're tailgating.
Winning.
We're tailgating, and I'm trying to keep us busy and off the beach where, who knows what could happen. A lot of non-masks down there. A lot.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, people feel like they're outside.
They are. They're outside. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to tell people what to do, but I got those kids out of there. We're sitting there eating snacks. The parking attendant's near us, 40 feet away, but he's clearly, giggling at the nonsense we're dealing with over here. And my daughter, who's chewing on a snack, starts doing this to the bumper of the car.
Twerking it.
Twerking. I go, what
the 7-year-old?
7-year-old eating a carrot. and twerking the bumper of the van. I'm like, what are you doing? I'm twerking.
Did she say that?
Yes, she said, I'm twerking. And I go, your mom is in so much trouble. And now the parking attendant's laughing because, first of all, what I should have done for all of these things that have happened is just ignore them. Because it's a thing. I only made everything worse the whole time. I don't know how to maintain. Who twerks a bumper of a car? A 7-year-old, I guess.
Yeah. The twerking thing that has swept the nation is very disturbing. The little girl twerk thing. At one point, my little niece, who I still think of as little, even though she's in her 20s, she did a headstand, like a handstand.
Oh yeah,
against the wall and was twerking. I'm like, you're at my front door. Like, please, my neighbors, stop doing that.
She did this at your house?
Yeah, she we were all coming home from somewhere, and she just there was an available wall, so she went up on it and she started
twerking.
She went. It was just, and it was ass out. Like it was
for the gram.
Yeah, I'm not gonna gram that. I'm, The twerking thing is, and to see a 7-year-old doing it, it's just like, God, what is this world coming to? I mean, look, they're just having fun, and it's a dance move. I'm sure people thought the bump was very, serious when that started happening. But the twerking is just, ugh.
Yeah, I don't like it. I was not happy, and I definitely said, look, you need to cut that out.
Slow down.
Slow down, kid.
Have your carrot stick and knock it off.
Oh, man. She's like you. Is she in second grade now?
Yes.
So the hair will come this year. I mean,
I don't know if she's going to mature early like I did. I don't know why I did. I think that I don't know what the percentage of young people that get hair in their privates early is. I don't know, and I can't answer that. I mean, it didn't kill me.
Yeah. Well, be sure to let us know.
I don't want to.
We're dying to hear.
I just know that
let us know
my
how
7-year-old twerks, everyone.
If her twerking improves. Oh, God. I couldn't see why you'd be horrified. I'd be horrified, too.
Later, after the race, Mom's, okay, Mama is back, or things are normal again. And that kid was twerking while we had snacks today. She goes, oh, yeah. Uh-huh. Like, what? And you didn't put a stop to it? Oh, stop it. She's just having... Come on.
Just having fun.
Oh,
that's
great.
You hear how soft Vinny's voice is when he does this impersonation of Christina?
Well, she's quiet. You know how quiet she is.
You can't even hear her.
Yeah.
What is the number one answer when that girl talks? What?
Yeah. I just told you weren't you listening to me? Because I just said exactly what I thought. How come you didn't answer me?
Just anyway, research. 8 years old is about the age where they grow that.
8 years old.
8, super. She turns in a month. That's super.
8 seems
just great.
Super early.
8 does seem super early. I was like 11 or later.
Well, yeah, but
Nikki, how old were you? Do you remember?
9.
Oh.
We just when it started, or you had full thatch at that point? Just wondering. Asking for a friend.
HR.
HR's in Sacramento. Forget them. What's going on?
You know what?
Yeah,
let me spend 15 minutes logging into our station.
Yeah.
I'm going to write a ticket.
Okay.
I'm going to write a ticket.
Good luck with that. I have faith that you can get that done. KLLC HD1 San Francisco, Sarah and Vinny, Allison Morning Show. We will be right back. Happy Monday.
It's Sarah and Vinny.
Hi, I'm Jon Favreau, host of Crooked Media's new weekly series, Offline with Jon Favreau. If you feel like the internet is breaking our brains, but you still can't put the phone down, this show might help. Each week, I'll be talking to people like Monica Lewinsky, Megan Rapinoe, Peter Hamby, and DeRay McKesson about all the ways our extremely online existence is shaping politics, media, entertainment, sports, business, and more. New episodes of Offline with Jon Favreau drop every Sunday on the Pod Save America feed. Listen on Odyssey or wherever you get your podcasts.
Have you cut the cord and are feeling bored with your streaming services? CuriosityStream can help. With thousands of documentary films and TV shows, let CuriosityStream put the science back in your screen time. Astound you with history come to life and wildlife that will reach out and grab you. We've got the fix for your nonfiction addiction. Watch us on any device, anywhere you are. Visit curiositystream.com to sign up and start streaming now.
Clear Eyes, Full Hearts is an episode-by-episode inside look at the hit TV show Friday Night Lights. I'm Stacey Oristano, a.k.a. Mindy Collette Riggins.
And I'm Derek Phillips, a.k.a. Billy Riggins.
Join us each week as we rewatch every episode of Friday Night Lights.
We'll answer fan questions.
And we'll chat with some of your favorite cast members.
Clear Eyes, Full Hearts is a podcast presentation of Cadence 13 in association with Black Barrel Media and Ritual Productions. Listen now for free on Odyssey or wherever you get your podcasts.